Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here, and today I start our first ever league match in the third season, and this is where I'm going to start. I've said it in the previous episodes, but I'm going to start to look to become a force in the Premier League. And we've got Wolves first up. Originally, seeing that, you'll think it's an easy match, but last season they got promoted. Well, the season before they got promoted, and they had a very good season, came about 8th. So they're going to be definitely a tough team to beat, but maybe it might be second year Blues, you're not sure. And as you can see here, we've got heaps of wage budget left, but our team is so solid right now. And yeah, I'll just show you that in a second. And I am sure if you watch the previous episode, you'll see that I'm managing Australia now as well. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch. Anyway, and if you're new to my series, you can try and watch from the first episodes, and you'll have a lot to watch. And also, another thing, I say this I don't like about the game at the start of the season, your tactic familiarity levels, it's not fluid. So we might not start good to the season, so that might be the downside. But yeah, anyway, I got to deal with that, I guess, and just move on. Hopefully we can I suppose we've got an easy start. If you see again, we've got Wolves at home, then Blackburn. So I suppose that's an easy enough start until our tactic can get fluid enough for us to dominate. But hopefully we can start off very well. Here's our starting team right now. With Walcott, I was either choosing Walcott or Falcao to start because of their superb morale to Lassina Traore. Also, Oliver Giroud. It's kind of the thing now. We've got a lot of strikers. We signed Lassina Traore on a free, and he's only 23 years of age, opposed to Giroud, who's 27. Also, Falcao is 27. But I see Falcao, he's obviously better than Giroud. So, leave your comments on what I should do on that. I'm still thinking about what to do. Not really sure. But at least for now, I'll take Giroud out and put Lassina Traore off the bench, because definitely he's someone who can increase. And Giroud, he can't really do better than he has done. He can't really improve in his attributes at 27. Only 3-star report. But with that, he's done okay for me. Obviously not amazing, but he's scored the goals when he's needed to. He hasn't been bad at all. He hasn't been a bad player for us, but he hasn't been amazing. That's what we really need as a striker, someone who can regularly put in the goals. And I think Walcott can do this in this formation, and also he can play out wide, so that's his advantages. His first season was amazing. If he can get to that sort of ability of scoring and assisting, obviously I can't see Giroud doing that, but Walcott obviously with his pace, and also he can play out wide on both flanks, so left mid and right mid, so that's the advantage to him. And Sol Javino as well, but bring in some other players. Shaleto as well, he'll be a fantastic right mid. He's natural in that right mid, can play right back as well. So I spent big for him, but really he's got great strength, great pace, so that's going to work perfect down the right side, whether it be at right back or right midfield as well, especially with that 19 pace. That's like Walcott pace as well, so as someone as fast as Walcott but strong, so that's really dangerous, and hopefully can do well for us, and be a very good player going forward, and also in defense as well. Not to forget Kawasuki Honda at the centre mid, getting him for a free transfer. Perfect result right there. He's fantastic. A player of that ability to get for free. Getting him and what's his name? And Lassina Traore from the Russian league for free. They're great free transfers. Koscielny, put him at right back. Korchia. I'm really tossing up between those two, who to start at right back. We're playing against Wolves. I think, I'll have to go with Korchia, but I really want to be responsible in defense, and Koscielny, he's superb morale, and I know he's a very, very good defensively, and especially with this formation, our fullbacks they're not really based on attacking fullbacks, they're more so defensively, but I think I'll leave that for now. Mertesacker, obviously, he was a key defender for us, but I'm looking to play Varane now. He's a fantastic prospect, and a great already, he's 21, and he should be a very good player for us, can play right back also, so no doubt he can be a good player for us, but for now, I think that's all I'll show. I don't want to show all my players. I don't want the videos to be way long. And also, just on Garmash, he's been, in the first couple of seasons, his morale hasn't been fantastic. But finally, after winning the Europa League, or winning the Champions League, I should say, I'm not sure why I said Europa League, but anyway, now he's finally got that good morale. So hopefully we can do good performances so he can keep that. And that'll be ideal, really. But I'll move into the match now. There you can see my squad. Really solid, that starting 11. Sarabia as well. I'll just show you him, then I'll kick off into the match. First match of the third season. He's really stepping up in his attributes now, becoming an accomplished passer and a crosser and dribbler and pacey as well. You see with the Spain's caps there, he went from 1 to 6 over the World Cup when he played in the World Cup for Spain. So that's very good to see, and hopefully he can keep going with that and become a very good left midfielder for us, like him and Bernard rotating on the left side, and really Walcott or Sholeto on the right side, and a new signing as well, Salvio, and sometimes Walcott will play striker. Just going to like change it up. It really depends who I'm playing against. As you can see, Danielson, we sold him when he came back on loan last season, so yeah. But if you compare teams, we really should win this match quite easily, if I'm honest. And yeah, I just want to look to dominate in the league, so I'll be looking to win this match easily, get a couple goals to keep that confidence up for us, and then yeah, we can just continue on with that throughout the season. Even though the tactic is not fully fluid, unfortunately, that's what happens during the off season. But hopefully, so if I don't win this match, that will be why the tactic is not fully fluid. And you saw last year we bet Barcelona in the Champions League, so the tactic is good. I never bet Barcelona, and I suppose it was on penalties. I suppose some people may say that, but to not lose in the normal time, that's a good thing, because I've always lost against Barcelona. Messi was always too good for me, so it'll be interesting to see if we can dominate throughout the season, because we started with this tactic late last season, and hopefully they can continuing getting used to it, and yeah, it should be very good. Seeming relaxed. And also, on my Football Manager videos compared to my FIFA videos, you'll probably see them a bit more compared to FIFA, because I'm probably just going to do like what I did last year. I started with Football Manager 2012 until FIFA 13 was out, because I was just kind of waiting for it to be out to make videos. So, and yeah, as you can see, we score an early goal. That's a fantastic start. Varane, like I said. And yeah, I didn't want to talk too much about FIFA, but I'm sure people enjoy FIFA videos as well. Like, leave your comments. Do you like FIFA or Football Manager, or both, or just one? Because it's really hard. But no doubt, I have to say this for sure. Once FIFA 14 is out, or when it's really close to being out, like the early release and that, I'm going to be doing a lot of FIFA 14 info, and probably not as much Football Manager, because you know Football Manager, it's really hard to get views on Football Manager, and yeah, I want to make sure I have the time for FIFA 14, because it's a very crucial time for me, being my second year of YouTube. And Sarabia, how good is he? Fantastic goal. And yeah, I have a feeling this season's going to be good, even though we're playing against Wolves. But I think Sarabia, he's going to really step up. I was really expecting that step up last season, but maybe getting those extra appearances for Spain in the World Cup, he got that much needed experience. And yeah, this could be a whitewash right here, and we could really expect a big win. But yeah, just got to be careful. And also, we're playing on the classic tactics as well. Like, I'm not going to explain every single time about my tactics. I've done in previous episodes, but it's a very good tactic. And yeah, I like the classic tactics more, not the new ones where you have all those roles. It really limits you to building a super tactic, and you can really do that with this classic tactic. That's what I like. I've always used it, and I kind of enjoyed the games more for whatever reason. I don't really like the player roles, like all those box-to-box midfielders, poachers as strikers, deep-lying forwards, and mostly because I don't know what they mean. And yeah, it's easy for me just to use the classic tactics like I've used in older games. And here, David Santon, fantastic left-back, probably the best in the game in my opinion, at least defensively. Then Walcott played him as striker, and he finally scores. And yeah, I have a good feeling about him going into this season. I really want the first season performance to come in, but with that, we probably have to start him. But also we have Falcao, Lacina Traore. Probably will look to sell Giroud. I'm sure people would agree he's probably our fourth best striker behind Walcott or Lacina Traore. Obviously Falcao is probably technically our best striker, but Walcott on his day with that pace, he can cause real trouble to defenses. So yeah, probably Giroud will probably be the favourite to sell. Even though we don't really need the money, I suppose it's just best for all parties. Like, I like to keep my players happy. Like, if I don't intend to play a key player for me, I'll try and sell him so he's happy in that. But he may not want to leave. So, and who knows, I may get a big injury, so I might have to wait just as long as I can. But anyway, I've got to say I'm happy with that against Wolves, even though that kind of result was expecting. Sarabia, probably the key player in that first half, getting a goal and assist. But also Varane, he's going to be a fantastic player. Signed from Real Madrid. I noticed in the first season he only had 7 appearances, even though he no doubt would have been a future prospect for Real Madrid, but he wasn't getting played. So, and he was just listed as used in the squad rotation system. So with that, like, he probably thought in his head he wasn't like a first teamer, and really I look to capitalize on that. And of course, we'll get David Santon an injury early, and this is where the disaster starts right here. But luckily enough, we can bring on Andre Ayew, who also has superb morale. He can come in that left-back position and should do well for us. Obviously, like I've said, a future captain, no doubt, once Vermaelen he gets a bit older. But don't forget Wilshere as well. We've got all these key players, and look at the morale now. It's superb. And if we can hold on to this superb morale right here, if we can just keep winning and hold on to the morale, and yeah, if it keeps this high, no doubt, if we can keep this for future seasons as well. See, that's the problem for me. Once my morale gets a bit lower, that's when like I start losing and that kind of thing. So ideally, I just like to keep winning and keep up this great morale. So it's perfect. It's not going to decline for quite some time, hopefully anyway. But anyway, we've got some bad language going on here. So anyway, take off Sarabia. And also, don't forget Oxlade-Chamberlain. He scored the crucial goal in the Champions League final. Let's bring on Bernard. Anyone else right here? Yeah, Kawasuki Honda isn't playing great. So I might look to bring in... We don't really have a centre mid, I guess. Yeah, who can we bring in from here? We got Lassina Traore, of course not. I guess Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'll bring him in there. I'll show you him again. Yeah, he did good last season. Well, I suppose the season before, he did really, really good. If you can see, like him and Walcott, they were lethal. Like in the first season, they just dominated out wide, rotating on the right side, really changing them up. I just rotated them all the time, and it really, they were too fast for my opponents. But last season, I don't know what changed. Maybe it just was injuries or something like that. But Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's gone from a 5-star report to a 4-star report. I suppose he didn't really lift last season. But now I'm just focusing on his finishing ability, and that really worked. But he's still a good player. He's got the pace, he's got the flair, he's got technique and dribbling ability. So I doubt he'll become an amazing player into the future. Because I don't think he has really high potential because he was good already. So I don't think in the game, like his current ability is very close to his potential ability. But as you saw in the first season, he did very good. Anyway, that's it for now. Lassina Traore, I guess I probably was going to put him on if Walcott didn't do great. As you see, we got Falcao as well. It's really hard to keep all my players. It's hard to play them all. But anyway, moving in, I like to explain a lot in my series so you know what's going on in that. Like, I don't want people to think I'm talking too much. I want people to see it as I'm explaining a lot of things. Because to me, it'll be pretty boring if I just play the matches and get through them quickly, then just stop my videos. I want to explain a lot so you know how this series is going and all of that. And obviously, I talked about FIFA 14, but also Football Manager 14 or 2014. I think I'll just do one series because it's kind of a bit too much because I want my FIFA series. I want to make lots of FIFA, but with this much Football Manager videos, I can't. But now because FIFA 13 people aren't interested so much in it anymore. Because people are more interested in FIFA 14. Actually, now my most viewed videos are where I have FIFA 14 in the title, so I may look to do that a bit more, I guess. At least for my FIFA videos until FIFA 14 is actually out. And yeah, like I said, I probably won't do like 3 series or more than one series. I think I'll just do an Arsenal Let's Play because obviously, as you can see, my players always make mistakes like that. But luckily, we gained the lead and we shouldn't be losing from here. So in Football Manager 2014, I'll probably look to do an Arsenal Let's Play once again because this has clearly been... I've always played Arsenal, like I said. This is why I started this. I'm not sure why I didn't start with it. I suppose I just didn't think of it at the time. Vermaelen, very poor header there to Szczesny, and yeah, that resulted in the goal. Vermaelen, he's starting to make some mistakes for us, so I might have to change the captaincy up. Leave some comments. Who do you think will be an ideal captain for the team? For me, either Jack Wilshere or Andre Ayew, like I said, but I'm leaning towards Jack Wilshere because he's been at the team longer, or should I leave Vermaelen for now? It's just, I haven't been confident with him as a centre-back. He's made some mistakes. If you watch the Champions League, he made a mistake in the Champions League final as well, made us concede a goal, and we had to take it to penalties to get the win. So, yeah, leave your comments. Vermaelen, he's made in these very crucial I suppose this match is not as crucial as the Champions League, but yeah, he's starting to make some crucial errors in defence. Maybe... I'm not really sure why. Maybe that's just, even though he's had an excellent game, he's made the error. He was our best rated defender, but he makes those errors. He's still a good defender, but he's been making those errors in defense, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll just see over the next month or so what happens, and I'll just say well done because it was a very good first half, and I've got to be happy with that. We dominated early, got the win. And we're never going to lose from there. We dominated with possession, dominated with shots. They only had one shot on target. And of course, with the one shot on target, they score. And we're first. And hopefully we can hold on to that first position for the remainder. Obviously, I was going to say for the remainder of the season. But the season has just started. But this is ideal start for me. I wanted to come really become a force in the Premier League after winning all those competitions in the first 2 seasons. Obviously, first season, very successful, getting the treble. And second season, only one competition won, but the Champions League. So we won the 4, really, the ones that anyone cares about. Like, you have these Community Shield, Charity Shield, like, whatever it's called. Like, I don't really care about it too much. It's just like a one match when your squad is not prepared, pretty much. Anyway, Everton, they win 2-0. Drahan, I have no idea who he is. He scored twice. I'll have to check out who he is. Campbell scoring twice. Yeah, it could be a couple players. Is that Adam Campbell we have out on loan? He might be, but I might have him in another team. Not really sure. Anyway, Norwich 3-3 against Aston Villa. And yeah, instead of saying it's taking too long to process, I'll just talk about the results here. I suppose that will be the better thing to do. Watford, like I said, Campbell scoring twice. Reading Fulham, a very close match there. Chamak, good old Chamak now at Fulham. I'm pretty sure I sold him to Liverpool, and then I guess he made another move. So you can see he's kind of moving down. Kakanicic, he's a player I like. Let's see how he's rated right now. He's not a bad player, but not fantastic, I suppose. And yeah, I want to just check in my reserves right now. Where are we? Yeah, we're with Australia now, so you've got to change that up. Arsenal reserves. Where are we? Where's Adam Campbell? Is he in this top part here? Where are we? Maybe he's still in the reserves. Joel Campbell. Here he is, Adam Campbell we have right here. He's a hot prospect. No, he's not out on loan. It must have been someone else. Anyway, he's a prospect as well. He's probably someone I'll look to send out on loan. And another striker we have on our books. I know people may say I have too many players and a lot of younger ones as well, but the reason I have those is to make profit. Like Campbell, if you see here, I bought him for 950k from Newcastle in the first season on approach to sign. And now he's worth 4.3 million. If I sell him, I could make, who knows how much, because he's still young, so he'll definitely sell for above his value if I do sell him. And yeah, I could make 10 million profit on him, and that's how you make the profit. But you'll see that profit on heaps of players, and eventually, like maybe once I'm like 5 or 6 seasons in, you'll see a definite increasing with my budget and that kind of thing. But anyway, David Santon, not a big injury, that's good. We hammer Wolves, of course. Pablo Sarabia, man of the match, no doubt. He scored and assisted. And he's still 22, so that's fairly young, but he really needs to step up. And really, we need a rival. We need someone for us who can be Eden Hazard. You know, Chelsea, Eden Hazard, like 5 seasons in, he becomes the best player in the Premier League, no doubt, or in the world, like above once Ronaldo and Messi get too old. If you see his attributes there, he's probably reached that stage already. And it will be fantastic to sign him, but for me, it will be unrealistic. We just got to have faith in Sarabia and Bernard to do the same job he does. But yeah, I'd love to get Hazard in our team. He's a fantastic player, but like I said, we need Sarabia and Bernard to basically do what he does for Chelsea, because he comes into a fantastic player for them. And yeah, probably will be unrealistic to sign him anyway. Honda making his first appearance, value 10 million. That's like, we could make a profit on him. Like, no doubt I'd love to keep him for this season, but if he doesn't do fantastic, next season we can make the profit on him. And also, I love to make those free transfers. I'll just end the video on me looking who will be available for free transfers for next season. I love to do that, even though they're not ideal. Like, if I don't see them being first team, even though a couple of, like, obviously Honda, he's been a first team player. Anyway, I'll take all of this stuff off right here, because I was just searching for my Australian players before. And yeah, that makes this series a bit more bigger, and hopefully I can win the Asian Champions League, or not Asian, the Asian Cup with Australia. That's really the goal. Obviously, World Cup, we're gonna have to get some amazing regens in, and obviously my nationality being Australia, hopefully get some regens coming in our youth, and that's something hopefully we can do. We got Michael Grally, but unfortunately he chose to play for England instead. Well, technically hasn't played it for England yet, just the under like 19s and that. But yeah, anyway, contract status. This is what I was gonna check out. Expiring in a year, will that be it? We've got big players up right here. Search by value. Yeah, we'll show that. You got Seydou Doumbia, another striker. His contract is running out at the end of the season. Another player from the Russian league. I'm not sure what is with his. Maybe they just want to move to a better team. Not sure, but we already signed Lassina Traore. But even saying that, I would just get him like to make profit and maybe sell someone else, like maybe another striker. So yeah, I would just do that. Like Doumbia, he's a fantastic striker to me. And yeah, as you can see, he scores fantastically in the Russian league. So he's someone I'll look to sign. And people may say, like, I have too many strikers. But really, for that reason, just to make profit. Obviously, I won't sell him straight away because that's unrealistic. I might sell someone else and might even just send him out on loan, and then yeah, you don't know. A younger player, Ika Muniain. This guy is someone I'd love to bring to the team. Oh yeah, he's a very good talent. He could play striker, out wide on the left or right if I teach him to play there. And yeah, he could be fantastic as a free transfer, but obviously it won't be a while since I do that. But yeah, obviously there's heaps of players right here, but obviously they could renew their contracts. But I'm going to talk to a couple of them, make them unsettled, and yeah, that's what I do. But for now, yeah, that's it. I think I'll leave it at that. There's other players, but yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Ian Robin as well. Ooh, at 30 years of age, might get him for his like a final season because he's still amazing. Obviously, yeah, we could make amazing signings right here. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna talk to them, make them unsettle and that kind of thing. But for now, that's it. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.